Fall back! The bloodsuckers are bringing the fallen Sunbloods back to join the army. Do not allow them to turn us against our Sunblood brothers and sisters. Save who you can. It is more important that we live with our lives so that we can return later with a larger army. This will not be the last that you see of us, bloodsuckers. We will return for every last Sunblood and burn your damned castle to the ground. Brothers, sisters, grab the ones you can save. We live to fight another day.
Da est Fabiola. Plaudite. For son. Et hac olim meminise. Euvabit. Tanta stultitia mortalium est. Aribus tenere lupum. Alba eterno. Pulvis et umbra sumus. Meum nomen est Renata Esterlily. Sequitur audis verba novissima. Nascentis morimur. Non mortum temimus, sed cogitatiam mortis. Morituri te salutant.
This will not be the end of us, Renata. The Moonbloods will return to avenge our fallen brothers and sisters that you have slain here today. We will learn from our failures here. We will avenge them.
At disce simza.
Little mouse? Little mouse, you're alive. Oh, by Lucidium. I thought that we lost all of you. You're okay. What a relief that they didn't take you all. No, I'm fine. This wound is none of your concern. The only concern here is that we've driven away every last one of those thieving, vile creatures from our home. It appears their intentions were to steal away the humans living here in Castle Esterlily. Or, likely they would call it revenge. It was our fault, really. We should have expected the recourse on their part. It seems they managed to injure a few of us. I would venture a guess, by the bodies in the main corridor alone, that we fared slightly better than they did in battle. But regretfully, it would appear that you mortals fared the worst of it all. Little mouse, it would seem that you're the last human left here. The ones living here under our protection. Under my protection. I couldn't keep them safe. I couldn't keep any of them safe. I chose each of them. I brought them here. Offered them a home. Offered them safety, and for what? For me to let them die? For me to let them get caught up in the crossfires of a long and ill-fated feud between two rivaling clans? For centuries, we've tried to repay our debts. Tried to lift our curse, all of us. Our ancestors made this damn wicked contract, and now look where we are. The only hope we have in this long and empty existence is to fill ourselves and our surroundings with life. Some get by drinking the blood of living things alone. But that is not enough for all of us. Some do it by conquering nations. Some do it by killing innocent mortals. Some choose to lock themselves away and live in oblivion forever until the universe fades away. Some choose to engage in frivolous combat, hoping that someone will figure out how to end our immortal lives. We all do it. We all have to do it. We have to surround ourselves with life, or else we live in agony. But I, like my mother, and those who live in this castle, we do it by surrounding ourselves by those who are full of life. We've found a way to flourish, surrounded by the positive energy of mortals full of life. Others have tried this through the years, feeding off of energy, but it always fails. Because if a mortal is kept from someone or somewhere that they think they'd rather be, kept captive, they are not fully alive. If they are not happy, then their energy slowly fades. And soon, they also will fade. The energy that we take from them becomes too much for their mortal bodies to bear, and they will wither away and die. A mortal cannot coexist with one of us unless it is by their choice. No one here is truly a captive little mouse. As I said before, the punishment for treason here is exoneration. But none of the mortals here who live among us would ever cross us. Not because they're afraid of being cast out, but because this is their home. We are their family, and they are ours. These were people who had lost everything, whom we had taken into our home and offered a new life. Generation after generation, we grow fond of these mortals. It's the closest thing to love that we'll ever understand while this curse is upon us. It's the closest thing to feeling that we'll ever experience. The relationships that the vampire families have formed with these mortals, century after century, they're what keep us from becoming monsters, from losing ourselves to this curse. Some become like parents to us. They can become like sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, mentors, teachers, students, friends, even lovers. We get to spend their lives with them. And then we watch them die. All because of those prideful Lycan bastards. A mortal that they deem their possession chooses to live with us. And they pay us back by killing the humans here that are under our protection. Or stealing them away from us like trophies to be won. When my mother was taken, I tried to follow in her stead. I tried to keep the sanctuary safe and keep the immortals and mortals here happy and alive. I did my best to bring life into this castle, but I'm not a fit ruler. I have misled you, little mouse. For you were never prey from the beginning. You were frightened when I brought you here, and frightened of what I might do to you. That I might hurt you. Frightened because you thought you needed to escape. But in reality, I was trying to keep you here. Trying to keep you safe. Like I tried to keep the others before you safe. Like I tried to keep everyone here safe. I had lost so many before. And I needed you to feel safe before revealing the truth. But now you've seen. Now you've seen the dangers of being under my protection. So you are free. Free to go, little mouse. I will keep you under the illusion of captivity no longer. I will not deny you of your freedom. I shall not keep you here against your will. I will not steal away your life. Not like all the others before you. The choice is yours now, little mouse.